You're twice as sure with two great names, Frigidaire and General Motors. Frigidaire presents Hollywood Star Time direct from Hollywood. Radio versions of the finest motion pictures with Hollywood's greatest stars. Today we bring you the radio production of the United Artists picture release, It Happened Tomorrow, starring Robert Young. You're twice as sure with two great names, Frigidaire and General Motors. Frigidaire, the greatest name in refrigeration, is made only by General Motors. And it is this association of experience with experience, of skill with skill, that makes Frigidaire America's favorite refrigerator today. The 7 million Frigidaires built and sold are the best proof of Frigidaire's outstanding record of dependability, of lasting satisfaction. For back of every great refrigeration principle pioneered by Frigidaire, back of every exciting new Frigidaire feature, back of every exclusive Frigidaire advantage is one all-important purpose: to keep food good to eat. Remember this when you choose your new refrigerator. Remember the record of millions of Frigidaires in millions of American kitchens. And remember, you're twice as sure with two great names. For Frigidaire is made only by General Motors. Now, It Happened Tomorrow, starring Robert Young and featuring a brilliant musical score composed and conducted by Lionel Newman.
This is a story lit by gaslight, turned on by lamplighters riding bicycles. It's the story of a time when postmen didn't ring at all. They blew a whistle. It's a story of a time when glass Chinese bells tinkled in the evening wind on every other front porch in America. It's a story for people who would sell their souls to know the future. It's a story for people who would give the world to live again the lovely past. It was a night in the year 1899. People passing the window of the evening news smiled or paid no attention to the three men still in the outer office. Two of the men were young and carousing happily. The third was very old, even ancient, and he quietly worked at his old newspaper files while the young men celebrated.
Bravo! More! Bravo!
Why don't you two go home? It's pretty late, Larry.
Gotta celebrate, Pop. No more writing obituaries for me on this newspaper. Tomorrow, I, Larry Stevens, am a reporter. Yep.
Yes, but Genevieve is no song for a reporter. That's a song that looks backward.
Pop, you're absolutely right. Reporters deal in the future.
There is nothing deader than yesterday's news.
Correct. We deal in tomorrow.
No, Larry, that's wrong, too. Deal in today and with today, and never try to know the fearful future. Anyhow, time's an illusion. Look at this old file of newspapers I'm working on now. Now, here's one.
March 18th, 1875. Why, hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day and year.
Look at these old yellow pages. For the people then, this was the future, wasn't it? And now suppose we were all living on that day in 1875 and I had this file book. I could tell you everything that was going to happen.
Well, just bring me a file for the year we're living in now, Pop, and you can name your own price.
Me, all I'd want's just tomorrow's newspaper.
Tomorrow's newspaper? Why, I'd be able to hit the front page with my first story as a cub reporter. That's what I want, Pop. Tomorrow's newspaper. How much?
No, Larry, no. Don't ever ask for a thing like that.
If I knew where I could get tomorrow's newspaper, I'd give 10 years of my life for it.
How do you know you've got 10 years?
Well, you got me there, Pop.
Forget about tomorrow. I know what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes.
You do?
Sure, we'll all be thirsty. There's no more beer.
Then let's go get some more. Coming with us, Pop?
Sorry, boys. Got to finish this here file.
Well, then see you tomorrow, Pop, huh?
Tomorrow? Who knows of tomorrow? Well, good night, boys. Be good.
Waiter! Waiter! Ein Bier.
Waiter, it's zwei beer.
Okay, boys, 2 beers, but pipe down, can't you? Can't you see the professor's out on the floor doing his mind-reading act? Kevin the dame's got to concentrate. Now pipe down.
Hear that, Bob? Pipe down.
Quiet! Please. Will you 2 young men be quiet?
Quiet!
I must insist on silence if I am to unveil the secrets of the future with the aid of the beautiful Sylvia.
The beautiful Sylvia is beautiful.
Now, I have a request from a gentleman who wishes to know if a William McKinley will be our next president.
Something I'm dying to know.
Miss Sylvia, what does the future say?
The next president... Wait. The next president will be... William Jennings Bryan.
Professor, I have a question.
Sit down, Larry.
I want to know if a certain beautiful young lady will have lunch with me tomorrow.
A good question. Can you hear me, Sylvia?
I hear you, master.
An impetuous young man asks if the young lady of his heart will have lunch with him tomorrow.
She will have lunch with him.
Thank you, Professor. Tell Miss Sylvia to meet me at 1 o'clock tomorrow at the office of the Evening News.
What? A newspaper man?
And unless your act is a fake, Miss Sylvia will have lunch with me tomorrow, just as she predicted. Now, let's get out of here, Bob, before we get thrown out. Genevieve, my Genevieve, our days may come. Who's that? Pop, is that you? Where are you?
Here I am, son.
Oh,
Came out of that there alley.
yeah.
I guess this fog fools people. I was waiting for you.
For me? What for?
I wanted to give you something, Larry.
Well, what did you want to give me, Pop?
This newspaper?
Well, it's the Evening News. I read it.
Maybe not, son. Maybe not. Well, good night, Larry. Don't lose that newspaper. Good night.
Good night, Pop. See you in the morning. Hey, waiter, how about that breakfast I ordered? I'll be late to the office.
Hey, buddy.
Huh?
Could I have a look at that newspaper in your pocket?
Well, it isn't fresh. It's last night's.
It's all right. Just want to look at the want ads. I'm kind of out of work.
Oh, sure. Here, let me help you. I work on this old rag, you know. Let's see now. We'll travel down the classified columns here. Real estate rentals, harness repair, lost and found. Here we are. Male help wanted. Now, let's see. Now, here's one. Waiter wanted. Would you be a waiter?
Anything for some honest coin. What's it say?
Well, it says... Wait a minute. It's this place here. They want a waiter in this very joint. Hey, boss, manager. I want the manager. See, buddy, it says right here, waiter wanted for high-class restaurant catering to exclusive trade. Inquire, Dindy O'Houlihan's.
Huh.
Dindy, Mr. O'Houlihan.
All right, you guys, what's the complaint?
Are you the manager?
What do you expect on the 15-cent breakfast?
Food. Says you need a waiter here.
What says?
The paper says.
That's right, mister. He's on the paper, you know.
Paper says wrong. We don't need no waiter.
He's done it again!
Well,
You bean brain! Well, that's the last dish you'll break for me, Mr. Popovich. Let's get out of here!
All right,
get out,
I'm
you hot
getting out.
belly of beater! Get in the fire! Out!
You know, buddy, there's something very funny about this.
Not for that waiter, it ain't funny.
Hey, you. You newspaper fella.
He means you.
Now, what paper you work for? Evening News?
Why, yeah, why?
Take a nod.
Huh?
Take a nod. Waiter wanted. For high-class restaurant catering to exclusive trade. Inquire Dinty O'Houlihan. Well?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Say, what's eating you?
Me?
What are you staring at?
Who? Me?
Yeah, what are you gawking at?
Oh, no, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Let me out of here. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Hey, Chief, boss, Mr. Gordon.
Stevens, you're late.
Look, Mr. Gordon, listen.
First morning as a reporter and you're way late.
Where's Pop Benson?
He didn't come in this morning. You're late.
I need Pop. Something's happened. I don't understand.
Maybe you'll understand this. You're fired.
I quit.
You can't quit. I just fired you. It's not fair.
I mean, I'll quit tonight if you don't double my salary.
Double your salary.
For the biggest story of the day. Bandits steal cash at Opera House as Nellie Melba sings.
When did this happen?
It hasn't happened yet. It happens at 2:10 this afternoon.
You're stark raving mad.
You heard me. I'm going to go out for some air.
You just got the air.
If a lady named Sylvia comes here, tell her to wait.
I'll tell her you're dead.
Oh, hello. I was just coming in.
Pardon me, ma'am. Oh, Sylvia.
You told me to meet you here.
Outside. We'll talk about it outside.
I just came to keep our act honest, you know. I said you'd have lunch with a lady, and now I've got to make it come true, I suppose.
I understand completely, Sylvia. Now, let's see. Lunch at Posner's, and then to the Opera House to hear Nellie Melba sing.
What?
How do you like that? Something big's going to happen there this afternoon.
Well, I guess I'd like that fine. What's going to happen?
Oh, just lots and lots of fun. You'll see. Sylvia, it happened. It happened.
Let's get out of here.
10 minutes after 2 o'clock, it happened right on the dot.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go to press.
Hold the press. Copy. Set this story up in paragraphs. Make it a 4-column spread and shoot it through. Make the headline read...
Bandits steal cash at Opera House as Nellie Melba sings.
Yeah. Fresh. Extra. Boy! Stevens, I repeat, you're in trouble with the law.
Now, see here, Inspector. Did you call us all down to the courthouse here to threaten us with jail?
He didn't do anything, Inspector. I was there.
Stevens, if you don't tell me the truth, I'll put you in jail for the rest of your natural life.
Oh, threatening the press, gagging the free...
Shut up! Larry, for heaven's sake, break down. Tell the police inspector the truth. Oh, for the last time, Stevens, how did you know there was going to be a holdup at the Opera House?
I want Pop Benson.
Larry, I told you, Pop hasn't been seen since last night. Now then, Stevens, give us the truth.
All right, the truth.
Oh.
I read it in the paper yesterday.
Oh, take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. Take him away before they take me away. I'm going nuts.
Let me out of here. I want out. I'm innocent, I tell you. Let me out. I want a lawyer. Pop. Pop, where are you?
Hello, Larry.
Pop, they finally got in touch with you. Where have you been?
Resting.
Oh, Pop, for heaven's sake, get me out of this.
I'm kind of surprised to see you in here. Those Opera House bandits are going to be caught robbing the Union Bank tomorrow morning. And you're going to be there.
Me? But how? They've got me locked up.
Says right here in tomorrow night's paper. Says you tipped off the police.
The Union Bank?
Tomorrow morning at exactly 10:15.
Yeah?
Goodbye, son. Better luck this time, I hope. But you asked for it. So long. So long.
Let me out of here. Get me the inspector. I know where to catch the Opera House bandits. Let me out. I want out.
All right, Stevens, we'll have our men waiting at the Union Bank. But if you're lying, we know where to pick you up. Now beat it. Well, Stevens, I don't know how you do it, but you did it again. I'm more than happy to double your present salary.
Thank you, Mr. Gordon.
Something else, Stevens?
I wondered if you could advance me, say, $100, sir.
You're not thinking of getting married, were you?
Why not, sir?
Well, no reason in the world why you shouldn't if you've got the girl. You've certainly got the $100.
Thank you again, sir.
Although, for the life of me, I don't know why you couldn't present your bride with millions. If your mysterious formula for knowing the news is so powerful.
Huh?
Well, suppose you put your money on 5 winners at the racetrack tomorrow.
Pick 5 has Pop Benson been around the office today?
Pop hasn't been around in 2 days. He takes those little vacations now and then. You know Pop.
Yeah, I know.
Well, don't work too hard, Stevens. I'm going home to sleep. Good night, boy.
Good night, Mr. Gordon. And the boss pounds the pillow while I pound the typewriter. Ah, well. To work, Stevens, to work. Pop? Oh, Pop. Pop, I need you.
What's on your mind now, Larry?
Just one more paper, that's all, please. Give me just one more, huh? I've just got to know what's going to happen tomorrow.
You might be sorry.
No, Pop, no. I want to get married. And I need money.
All right. You asked for it. Here. One more paper.
Thanks, Pop. You'll be the best man at my wedding.
I don't know, son. I don't know. Well, good night, boy.
Good night, Pop. Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it.
Sports pages. Oh, why didn't I think of this myself? Sport pages. Ah, here. Yesterday's results at Calumet Park. Lamplighter. Lightning. Mudlark. Ramona. Chestnut Typhoon. Oh, why didn't I think of this before?
In just a few moments, Frigidaire will present the second act of It Happened Tomorrow, starring Robert Young. Frigidaire is a name you hear every day in millions of American kitchens. For wherever there's a Frigidaire appliance, there's a lot to talk about. Women everywhere talk about how easy it is to cook with a Frigidaire electric range, how fast it is, how much time it saves. They talk about the accuracy of the automatic controls, the economy and convenience of being able to select just the right cooking heat from fast frying down to slow simmer. And every woman who has ever cooked with a Frigidaire electric range appreciates Frigidaire dependability. Dependability is built into every part of every Frigidaire range. You can see it in the one-piece steel top, in the lifetime porcelain finish, and you can see it in Frigidaire's Radiant Tube heating units. Radiant Tube units are built to give years of carefree service, built to withstand the jars and jolts of heavy pans and skillets, built to send heat into the utensils and not the kitchen. Even spillovers can't hurt them. In fact, the Radiant Tube unit is also used in the Frigidaire electric water heater, where it operates continuously immersed in water. The Frigidaire electric range, typical of every Frigidaire product, gives you economy, usefulness, lasting dependability. Remember this when you choose your new electric range. Remember, you don't have to pay a premium for Frigidaire quality and Frigidaire dependability. And remember, you're twice as sure with 2 great names. For Frigidaire is made only by General Motors. Hollywood Star Time continues now with a radio production of It Happened Tomorrow, starring Robert Young. Robert Young soon may be seen in the Hal Wallace Paramount production, The Searching Wind. Now, Act 2, It Happened Tomorrow.
Old Pop Benson, keeper of the old newspaper files at the Evening News, has been giving Larry Stevens issues of tomorrow's newspaper. Larry has made a sensation reporting big news events, which he knows about the day before they happen. Now, eager for some fast money, he's gone to Calumet Park Racetrack, knowing certainly which horses will win. Already, 3 of his horses have come in. Already, he and his girl Sylvia have pyramided their nest egg to a modest $30,000. And the next race is now coming up.
Oh, Larry, let's quit now. You can't go on winning like this forever.
Who can't, darling? Who can? Let's see, I've forgotten who the next winner's going to be.
The next winner?
I mean, the next horse I'm betting on to win. Some Indian name. I'll have to look in the paper again.
Pocahontas, maybe?
No, it wasn't that.
Sitting Bull?
No, this paper's all mixed up. I can't find this 4-page again. I've got the... No.
What's the matter, Larry? Bad news?
No, nothing. I just, story I missed here on the front page.
Headline. Larry Stevens, evening news reporter, shot to death in lobby of St. George Hotel.
Impossible.
What, Larry? What?
At 6:25 p.m. this evening, Larry Stevens, high-powered reporter of the evening news, heroically sacrificed his life.
Larry, you look like a ghost.
I am a ghost. I mean, I'm going to be. No, I mean,
Bad news?
my very best friend's going to be killed.
You mean executed?
No, I mean, he was killed last night. That is, he, was killed last night. I mean tonight. See?
No, I don't see.
Well, maybe the paper's wrong. Let's, bet our money on, I remember, Ramona.
That's right, Ramona. That's Indian. Oh, I do hope she wins.
I don't.
Why?
I mean, don't worry. She will.
Larry, don't you think we've ridden around town in this cab enough?
Well, what time is it?
It's, 6:15. Why?
Let's, ride 11 more minutes, huh?
Why?
Because then it'll be 6:26, see?
No, I don't see, and I'm worried about you carrying that $60,000 you just won with you in your wallet.
Money. What's money?
Hey, you! Pull up! Pull up, I said!
Why's our cab stopping?
Huh? Oh, cabby, why's our cab...
All right, mister. Hand over the wallet.
What?
This is a stick-up. Hand over the wallet.
The what?
The wallet! I saw you win all that coin at the track.
Larry, give him the wallet. He'll shoot you.
Well, what time is it, Buster Brown?
I got 6:15, but I'm a trifle slow.
6:15. That's close enough. Here's the wallet. Wallet.
Yeah. Now get going. Hey, you cabbie! Drive on! Get going!
Money? What's money?
But, Larry, it was the money we were going to get married on.
Huh? The money we were... driver, turn around, follow that man's cab. We got to get a wallet back. He dodged into the back of that building.
Larry, wait.
I'm going after him. Driver, call the police. Sylvia, you stay
I
here.
don't want
Be
to
careful.
stay here.
So long, darling. Stop! Stop, thief!
Call for Mr. William Fleeterhauser. Call for Mr. William...
Get out of my way, folks! Get out of my way!
Stop him! Stop, thief! Stop, thief! Get down, everybody. Here come the police.
Drop that gun in the name of the law!
Duck, get down for it.
Good evening, sir. I am down. Gunplay is a mighty leader, isn't it?
Who are you?
The manager of the St. George Hotel, and believe me, sir,
The
this
St.
is
George.
the last time.
Is this the St. George Hotel?
Where the welcome is warm and the champagne is cold, yes, sir.
What time is it?
6:21, sir.
I still have 4 minutes to get out of here.
However, sir.
So long, chum.
My watch is 4 minutes slow.
Yeah, thanks. 4 minutes slow.
Down, sir.
I am getting... Ow.
The help! A man's been shot here. Help!
Mr. Gordon, Chief, Mr. Gordon.
What is it now, Bob? We've got to go to press.
They just shot Larry Stevens.
No.
Shot him dead at the St. George Hotel.
Poor Larry.
Shot him right in the lobby.
Poor Larry. Let's go to press. Bob, dictate a headline and a lead paragraph. Let's go.
You're right. Larry Stevens, evening news reporter, shot to death in lobby of St. George Hotel.
Great. Sensational. Poor Larry. Go on.
At 6:25 this evening, Larry Stevens, high-powered reporter on the evening news, heroically sacrificed his life in a running gunfight that developed when police and a robber plunged across the lobby.
Front, boy. Oh, dear. This is the worst thing I've ever done.
Well, where am I?
On a couch in the lobby of the Hotel St. George.
Well, what happened?
Oh, nothing much. Some newspaper guy got killed, named Larry Stevens.
Oh, I knew he'd get it.
You know he'd get it. How did you know?
I read it in the paper.
What paper?
The evening news. Wait a minute. I'm Larry Stevens.
Larry Stevens is dead. I personally contributed 4 bullets.
Just a minute there, officer. I've been covering this story for the Evening News. Did I understand this imposter to say that he was Larry!
Hello, Bob.
Larry, you're alive!
Yeah. Ain't it wonderful?
No, it's awful! Our extras are on the street with the story of your heroic death.
Ah, the great big warm throbbing heart of American journalism. Yes, sir. Where's Sylvia?
Down at the office sobbing her heart out, and you're not even dead. A fine newspaper man.
Yeah, sure, but come on, let's get back to the office before you murder me in cold blood just for the honor of the old newspaper. Come on.
Larry, I'm so glad you're alive.
I, kind of like the sensation myself, Sylvia.
We're all glad you're alive, in spite of the inconvenience it's caused us.
Sorry.
But you try to tell us. What did happen, Bob?
Well, Chief, what happened was this. The guy who was killed, he was the robber. He had Larry's billfold in his pocket, so naturally, in the excitement, he was identified as Larry.
Pop Benson was right after all.
What's that, Stevens?
After all, Pop only promised me tomorrow's paper. He promised me tomorrow's news stories. He didn't guarantee the stories would be correct. Mistakes will happen.
I'm glad you see it that way, Larry. Say, what the dickens are you talking about?
Boss, I want to talk to Pop Benson.
Pop?
Yeah, Pop. Like in Goes the Weasel, remember?
But, didn't you hear, Larry?
Hear what?
Pop Benson is dead.
Pop Benson dead?
He died 3 days ago. That last night you saw him here. Well, he went home and just peacefully passed away.
Then Pop was dead when he gave me those... That's how he knew things.
Larry, darling.
Now, don't take it hard, son. Pop lived a good life. He lived in peace and contentment. I'm sure he died that way.
Yeah. Contentment. Sylvia, you know what Pop said that last night?
What?
He said, deal in today, deal with today, and never try to know the fearful future. I know now what Pop meant.
Oh?
These are our days, the days of our lives and the days of our years. Let's make the best of them.
Yes.
These are the good old days, now. The best time on earth is always now. That's what Pop meant. Live now, live today. And Sylvia, we're going to live today.
Yes, Larry.
These are all our days.
The good old days.
Goodbye, Pop. And thanks. Thanks for everything. Sylvia, this is our life, our time, our place in the scheme of things. Let's make it good.
Let's.
Come on, darling.
Thanks to you, Robert Young, for visiting Hollywood Star Time and adding your good name to our ever-growing list of brilliant performances. We'll hear from you again shortly. This radio production came to you direct from Hollywood and was written by Milton Geiger, with a musical score composed and conducted by Lionel Newman. The entire production was under the direction of Robert L. Redd. It Happened Tomorrow was presented by Frigidaire through the cooperation of Arnold Pressburger, producer of A Scandal in Paris, soon to be released. Hollywood Star Time comes to you each week with the best wishes of your Frigidaire dealer, who invites you to come in and learn about the famous line of Frigidaire home appliances, electric water heaters, home freezers, and a wide variety of refrigerating and air conditioning equipment for homes, farms, stores, offices, and factories. And here again is Robert Young. Well, Bob, I suppose that next week at this time you'll be back up on your new ranch on the Monterey Peninsula, relaxing.
Yes, Wendell, I'm driving up tonight, but I don't expect to be exactly relaxing at this hour next Saturday night.
How come, Bob?
Well, I certainly plan to tune in Hollywood Star Time then and hear Charles Lawton do The Suspect. That should be a real thriller. Exciting, if not relaxing.
Thanks again, Bob, for being with us tonight. This is Wendell Niles speaking for Frigidaire, made only by General Motors. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.